guys, it's Alexis and welcome back to my channel. And today what I decided to film was just like how to grow your hair long. So what I did was I wrote down on my phone like a couple of tips and tricks that I've learned over the years to help grow my hair long. And I've never actually like measured how long it was, but like when it's dry it goes down to my belly button, but when it's wet it goes down a lot farther. So basically my whole life what I've done is like my hair grows super fast, so I usually like grow it out and then I would cut like 5 to 8 inches off, and like every so often I donate it. But every time I get my hair cut I'd always get like at least 4 inches off my hair, and that's just like how I grew my hair. So first tip, this is something that I've known, I like knew it was bad for your hair, but like my friends and I wanted to try it anyway. My best friend since I was like 4 always had like all the new makeup tools and like all the new hair products, and so she got this straightener that had a wet setting to it, and basically what it could do is you could basically straighten your hair while it was wet, and it would like, I don't know, it worked apparently. It like dried your hair and straightened it. But as we like tested out the wet setting on our hair, like you could just hear it frying her hair, and so I would definitely recommend not doing that. If you guys didn't know, brushing your hair while it's wet is also like a big no-no unless you're using a wide tooth comb or one of those wet brushes. When your hair is wet, it's actually super fragile, so you don't want to like tear through it with a brush. You want to use a wide tooth comb or a wet brush so you rip less hairs out, and the more you like try to like brush through it, like the more you're just like ripping those hairs out. Something that I do with my hair is I don't use any heat, and I don't color or dye my hair. Bleach is like one of the main things that like absolutely kills your hair. No heat is kind of like iffy. Like you can like do your hair every once in a while, but I wouldn't recommend doing it every single day. And you can blow dry your hair as long as you do it on like a warm to cool setting. If you use like the super hot and like keep it in one spot at a time, that's also bad for your hair. There's also something that I read that says you can like massage aloe into your scalps, that helps it. Another thing that I love using is using like deep hair masks. So like maybe once a month or every so often when my hair is like feeling super dry, because when you have long hair, the natural oils from the top of your head can't reach all the way to the bottom. So what you want to do is you want to put like a hair mask in, and you can leave it in for a couple minutes while you're in the shower, or you can leave it in overnight, and basically that just rehydrates the ends of your hair. I found that some oils help a lot too. I've tried coconut oil, but I honestly didn't see the difference in that. I put it on like my whole head, like top to bottom, washed it out, and like my hair was still dry. So I don't really think that one works, but maybe if you like mix coconut oil with other things like honey or agave, and there's like hacks you can do with that too. I would recommend eating healthy as well. The more you drink water, the more it promotes hair growth, and I just known that like for a while, but that's what I like to do. So if the more like fatty foods that you eat, it's not good for your skin and it's not good for your hair as well. Okay, this is one that no one really knows, but when you tie your hair, it's funny because my hair's in a ponytail now, but if you use a regular hair tie to tie your hair in a ponytail, a lot of people that play sports have this, but they are constantly like pulling their hair tighter and tighter, and what happens is where the ponytail is, you'll get so many like breakage of hairs. If you ask your hairstylist, she'll tell you the same thing, but it's better to use a scrunchie, or I use like one of those phone cord hair ties while I'm playing sports. But if you use like a thick hair tie and you like put your hair really tight up, that's not good because it'll break your hair so easily. Also, I wouldn't recommend using rubber bands. I know like back in middle school when we had gym and if you had a hair tie, you were forced to use a rubber band. Those are also super bad for your hair. The ones I would recommend are using either a scrunchie, a phone cord one, or like the little elastic bands. My next tip is to not wash your hair every day. The natural oils in your hair need to have time to like try to make their ways down. So if you wash your hair every day, you're constantly stripping the natural oils from your hair, and your hair will get drier and drier, and it'll start to feel like straw. Like during preseason when we have practice like 3 times a day, and I have to shower every day because my hair is just absolutely disgusting. My hair, like you can feel that it's like getting drier and it's just not as healthy as you want it to be. So try to wash your hair every other day or every few days. I know some people that try to go like days without washing their hair, but I mean, whatever floats your boat. So my next point is just to not use too much heat. That goes along with like, don't straighten your hair every day, don't curl it every day. Just like, be gentle with it. My next thing is to get trims. I know like a lot of the times, most of your split ends aren't at the end of your hair, but they're actually like throughout your hair. So what I like to do is to take my hair and I take a pair of scissors and I'll just sit here and I will like cut off all my split ends. I know that all my friends used to like take their split ends and they love to pull them, but don't do that. That is so bad for your hair. If you want something to do, get a pair of scissors and then just sit here and like cut off your split ends. Sometimes if you like take your hair and you twist it like this, the ends will stick out and you can just like snip split ends right off. Another thing that you can do before you go to bed is if you wanted to braid your hair while you go to bed, so that way you won't have to curl it or anything the next day. It will already be done for you. Another thing, this kind of helps with like dandruff and stuff, but not showering with burning hot water. When you shower with burning hot water, it basically like takes all of the skin on your head and like it sort of like comes up a little bit, so it'll just like burn the skin off your head and you'll get dandruff if you shower with burning hot hair. And then my last tool is to not rub your hair with a towel. When you're drying your hair, I recommend either scrunching it up like this or using one of the hair turbans like I have. But when you take the towel and go like this with your hair, you're basically doing like a sandpaper motion with your hair and it'll just like break all your hairs off, and don't do it. So those were all my tips and tricks to grow your hair long. And if you guys liked it, give it a thumbs up. And if you guys want to see more videos like this or you have video suggestions, please leave them in the comments down below. And that's all for today. And thanks for watching, guys. See ya. Thanks for watching. Bye.